Retro.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Super Retro, a nostalgic podcast about retro gaming, TV and film, music, sports, pop culture, anything else dope from the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. I'm your host, Tuck. That's your host, Will.
What up, everybody?
What is up, y'all? And this podcast is brought to you in its entirety by our homies, Salty Water, y'all.
Yes, indeed.
The hydration tool, and right now I'm thirsty as hell. Well, I cannot even wait to open it. I almost opened it before the show. I was like, I should probably wait. Shout out to our sponsor, Salty Water. Cheers that up, dog.
Got that lime.
Tell you right now, that's in the spot. It's got B vitamins, sodium, potassium, magnesium, taurine, zinc, no sugar, no caffeine, no carbonation, no gluten, and no dyes. Remember, y'all, hydrate that inner warrior, all right? Shout out to...
I crushed mine, by the way.
Yeah. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all are doing great work. And shout out to all the knuckleheads out there for supporting our sponsors, man. It means a lot to us, for real.
Got that new bottle coming out.
Oh, yeah.
That new can.
That new can. Yeah, get it right. We don't have the new can yet, but we'll have it soon. I'm looking forward to it. All right, y'all. Will, how you living, man?
We're back.
We are back. We took a break last week. You know, we had to get that family vacation time in. You know how it is.
It was wild, bro.
We took one big-ass family vacation. And you know what? Overall, it went great.
Yeah, it was fun.
Everybody was doing great. Kids got along.
Everybody came back.
Yep. Yeah, we came back, but...
I'm saying, like, everybody made it home.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
And you know, we're going to, here in just a minute, we'll get to a review of how we felt about Universal Epic Universe.
Yeah.
You know, I think I've seen a lot of people asking our opinion.
I think it's...
On our vacation.
I think our overall reaction's probably similar.
Yeah, probably. So we'll get to that in just a minute. There's a little teaser for you. Oh, yeah, and stay tuned for that Salty Water trivia coming up in just a minute. I think since we don't have a winner to announce from the last trivia, we're going to just do the trivia a little earlier for you guys. We normally do it at the end. Let's do that thing right before we start the fit check or whatever. So some opening notes for y'all. You can now watch any episode on our website. That's pretty cool. Or the latest episodes right there on the home screen. If you don't mess with YouTube or Spotify, or you just want to have it on the web in the background or something, not YouTube, you can go to Super Retro Pod and stream it right from our homepage.
That's a cool option.
Thanks to my beautiful wife and her know-how, because we'd be fucked if we had to do that on our own.
We have no website.
No shit. We used to be like, man, we got Instagram, a TikTok, and an email.
That is our website.
Yeah. 64-bit members on our YouTube. Your T-shirts are shipping this week. We finally got our shit together. We got all your information entered. I do believe there's one or two of you that have not given us your address. Well, you know what we probably should have done? We probably should have been prepared and asked them and said their names on here, but sorry about that, y'all. But let's regroup on that and reach out to them. I'll post a private video for the ones that we don't have.
There's a couple, and I know that for sure.
But we have most of them all ready to go. We'll probably be shipping them out this week or month. Yeah.
I'll have them ready tonight. Yeah.
Yep. And sticker packs are now available on our website, y'all. For sale. Just go right to the website, look at our merchandise, and there they are.
It's a cool little group of stickers, man.
And you know what else? We probably should have had one sitting right here so we could have showed them off. But just go check it out on the website. They're cool as hell. It's all of our T-shirt designs we've ever gotten, plus the illustration that our guy Aaron from Australia made for us. We got that made into a sticker. It's a me and him. It's all got all the cool Easter eggs. We have to use that for more, Will.
Yeah.
It's got something.
Yeah. As
cover
weird
of a damn
as
book.
it for us to have some weird illustration of us. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? As a shirt or something.
Yeah.
Like I think it'd be cool.
Yeah. So go check those out, y'all. And man, look, come on, man. Will, I put this on here. You're probably gonna be like, why are you talking about this right now? I can't stop thinking about it, and what better place to have a conversation about it is right here on our show.
Yeah.
So what went from us talking about doing just a live podcast at a little joint here in town, like maybe at our guy What the Lou at like a vintage spot, setting up like 20 chairs and just doing a live pod, just kind of announcing it like a couple days before or something, or like that 2 weeks before, has now kind of morphed into a bigger idea, and I want to kick it off of you guys and see what you think. And me and Will have been going back and forth about it. What when I'm going to use the word fest very loosely, all right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say super retro fest, y'all, and I'm thinking about when I say the word fest, I think of a good fall festival.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking October, November, something like that. But it would obviously be in a building. It wouldn't be outside.
No.
There is a place here in town that we both came up in doing shows and stuff. It's called Headliners. None of that's official. Kicking the idea around, kind of got some talks going. It holds a little over 400 people as far as the people that would come. We're talking about having some vendors out there, some openers, some arcade games set up out there, maybe doing a quick tournament on the stage before we go out.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe a comedian. We're kicking all these ideas around, and it makes me feel good when I start talking about it. I feel, and
This is one of our first like lofty goals.
Yeah.
Before the pod even got made.
Right. Yeah.
Like having our own like festival, like a expo type deal. But now I like how you've tied it back into like our experience.
Right.
Like, because I can run a show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We know a show.
Yeah.
You know how to make a set list.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this is like, I like that idea of where we can just take that expertise into.
That's right. I feel like it would be easy for us.
Yeah.
It'd be an easy
now that you
transition.
said, because we've already done a video game like contest. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've already had that. We've already had the podcast stuff. We've already done all that. So, I mean, I think it's pretty easy to transition into that. And if we could get the right vendors, you could almost make it like a mini expo.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Like a 3-4 hour expo.
Mini. When we say mini, we mean like 450 tickets type shit.
And I'm talking about one day, one night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
5 hours.
Yeah, 4 or 5 hours.
Yep.
And that's it.
Yeah. I love the idea.
Almost all of the experience you get at an expo packed into that nice little chunk.
Yeah, and so someone from our Discord, Tulo, he was going back and forth on it with me a while back because he has experience in doing events and stuff, like huge events. And he mentioned he had a great idea.
Yeah, I would say like when we started that conversation with him took place, I think our gears started to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it kind of opened up my eyes to like it could be a little bigger than we were originally planning. And you know what else really did it was talking to Katie.
Yeah.
My wife, she was like, "What? You want to do it in like a small place with like 20 chairs?" I'm like, "I mean, you know what I'm saying?" She's like, "That is ridiculously stupid."
Yeah.
She's like, "If you're going to do it, like do it.
Yeah.
Like do a real thing and don't just like fucking set up some microphones and
just me and you up there
talk
talking
to 5 people in a room." It's like really make it a thing. And I'm like, "You know what? This is the motivation I needed."
I think we can do it.
You notice how the other day I really started talking about it. It's because I had just talked to her and I was like, "This is possible." Because
the vendors and stuff, I think it's easy, bro. And
well, I believe this is what Tulo mentioned to me. He said you should have somebody there cutting hair. And
I say that's a vendor.
That's right. What if we had somebody there just doing lines in people's hairs?
Fucking awesome.
On the side of their, maybe fading them up just a little bit and giving them a line.
Dude, making
for free.
No, having a night where like by the end of the night everyone looks more 80s and 90s.
Yeah, and it can be like 80s and 90s themed.
Dude, have vintage clothing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Stuff like video games, booth, somebody selling games.
Yep.
All the stuff, maybe tapes. Who knows?
Yep.
Somebody might have some old records.
Yeah.
Selling everything there catered to 80s, 90s, 2000.
Yeah, but we got to remember our space, so we got to be selective with our vendors.
But I'm saying, just think those 3 I just mentioned.
That's it. That'd be dope.
You don't need very much more than like 3 or 4.
That's right. So Sounds fun, right? I mean, if that doesn't sound fun, you're listening to the wrong show.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I think to me that's going to be a fun night.
And then we close it out by doing a live podcast with you guys.
Take live questions.
And do our pod like normal. Obviously, it'll be a little different in front of you guys. And then have a mic set up where we can spend some time with each one of you. And
I don't think it'd be that much different than our lives.
Right, that's right. Except for
we'd have a big screen behind us.
Yeah,
that we can show you what we're talking about.
Yep.
Like do Discord drops.
Yep.
We could do crowd drops.
That's right. That's right.
We could have somebody there working a laptop for us.
That's right. Yeah.
And when somebody brings something up, they could be the Jamie from
That's
Rogan.
right. Hey, I'm sold, man. I'm sold.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Have salty.
I need to know though. This is in Louisville, Kentucky, where we're talking about. Would you buy a ticket? First of all, no. Would you come? Would you drive here? I know we've asked this question a few times. I'm being serious right now. God damn it. Leave it in the comments. Louisville, Kentucky, if we did it 3 or 4 months out from now.
That'd be enough time. That's what I think we'd have to have time.
Yeah.
In between someone being able to come.
Yeah. If we
gotta
tell
plan
you now.
the trip.
You know, and that's what Katie was saying. She said, you're going to do this at a small place and people are going to travel to that. I'm like, damn, that's a good. She's
This place we're talking about is
worth it.
As legit as a music or entertainment venue can get in Louisville.
And she was like, you want people to travel for that? I'm like, that's a great point. I would not feel good about people traveling, some of them getting hotels and shit for us to play in like a small little spot.
I know it.
Let's make, because I truly believe some of you will.
Yeah.
You know? So there you go, man.
It's on the plate.
Definitely on the plate. All right, let's move on. Knucklehead
motherfucker.
Hey, this is for y'all. If y'all
Anyone coming or thinking about coming,
Knucklehead motherfucker.
there you go.
That's for y'all.
Little knucklehead motherfucker.
All right,
That's like the bat signal.
It really is.
We just hit the knucklehead symbol.
All right, y'all. It's time for the salty water trivia, y'all. Remember, hydrate your inner warrior. Get you an orange. Get you a lemon lime. Get you a fruit punch. You know what I mean?
Get you something to hydrate your inner warrior.
Get you some. All right. What's that trivia
This
question,
week,
Sir William?
This week we're going with, in the movie Big Trouble in Little China,
Ooh.
what is the name of Kurt Russell's truck?
Oh, my God.
Like
That's a good one.
You think you know it, but you don't.
I don't fucking know it.
I bet some people know it.
Look, I'm encouraging y'all. Don't do it.
What's Jack Burton's truck
Don't.
in Big Trouble Little China? Possibly one of the greatest 80s movies of all time.
Definitely. Do not open that Google app. All
Try
right?
to
Pull
let
it-
it stew.
Pull it from your soul. And look, man, there's no shame. Look at me. I have no clue, and I love that movie.
I didn't remember until I remembered. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I saw it and was like,
Be real with yourself. All right? If you know the answer, give us the answer, y'all. And leave it in the comments of the Spotify or the YouTube video. And
win you some salty.
And we'll randomly select a winner, and you'll get a 12-pack of salty water sent on out to you. And you can't beat that
No.
during these summer
Answering
months.
one question for a 12-pack of salty.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on, y'all.
That's a good deal.
All right, y'all. And plenty of y'all have been asking, how did the vacation go? How did Universal Epic Universe go? Time to get into
Mainly
that, yo.
Super Nintendo World.
Yeah, that's mainly what our podcast listeners are interested in.
Yeah, as were we.
Oh, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? But
Hey, let's get right into it, Will. Come on.
All right.
What'd you think, dog?
I'll
First
tell you
of all,
this.
go
It
ahead.
was a rough experience.
Bro, I'll tell you this. People been asking me, and I've been like, we got off to a rough start.
It was as rough a start as anyone could have.
Hey, starting off with our bladders almost exploding.
Oh, me and Tuck almost peed in our pants on the way to get there.
Yeah, and I was in a different car. Will was behind me.
I had no clue that you were going through the same thing I was going through.
Dude, I literally turned into a different person.
Yeah.
I had to piss so bad.
I kept looking at my wife like, hey, I'm telling you, I got to go.
What'd you do?
I'm telling you.
What'd you do?
You want me to tell them?
Yeah, fuck it.
You know how you get that bottle out?
Yeah.
Well, I got that bottle out.
So
Like,
you,
I'm telling you what, like, I made it to the parking spot. That's, it's a lot to get in. It's a lot from where
oh
we
my
were
God.
at.
It was rough.
A lot of traffic, a lot of different turns. Like, fucking felt like we were going through a maze. Finally getting into Universal Epic and then just getting to that spot. I was like, I got.
So you waited till you got in there?
Yeah, as soon as I stopped.
Yeah, I was dying.
And then after that, it was funny because I almost got mad at you for having to pee. Because like we got everything out, kids out, strollers out, people ready. They were waiting on us like always because we're 800 little kids. Getting to them, finally start walking. About a minute, 2 minutes in, I see Tuck veer over to this left weird bathroom.
Yeah,
and was like, I got to go,
bro. I had to.
And I was like, we stopping? I was like, oh yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, dude.
I just peed in a bottle.
I had to, man. It was rough. So
yeah, that was a start.
That was.
But then getting in was badass. Seeing the entrance, bro, that was magical.
It was. It was. Cool.
I couldn't imagine being a fucking kid.
I know. They'll remember that.
For
shit forever.
Me walking in the very front, I was just like,
I know. It was badass.
And then we take a left and veer all the way up, and then we see Super Nintendo World. And we were like, oh my God. We started getting all antsy and excited. Mm-hmm. We finally got in, and then like it was amazing. Like it was like almost the people that have looked up the videos up, it's exactly what you see, man. It's overwhelming.
Very much so.
It's so small. But huge. It's like a huge spot.
Compact,
but it's so compacted with every single fucking thing you see is Nintendo.
Yeah, and it literally feels like you are in Super Mario World.
It does.
Dead ass, like you're in the game.
It's intense, bro, and like a little overwhelming.
One critique, which I'm sure we have many, but right off the bat is when you come in, like you're saying, all you want to do is stop.
And everyone stopped there.
And just take it all in from left to right, bottom to front, behind you.
Yeah, because you come in on the second floor.
And it's just so, there's not enough room to do that.
No.
With the amount of people that are coming in.
Dude, I felt like we had to move.
We did.
Like, we got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and
it was hot.
And Will had the 37 children and the strollers, and he had to wait for elevators and shit. Like, I feel like they should have made that a lot more accessible to lower level, which was like a huge area of the park.
Yeah, we couldn't even get in really going until we had to find an elevator.
It took us like 15 minutes to get in there because of the stroller. Yep. To finally get in there and be able to get moving.
Mm-hmm. And then I think
was weird.
We got caught up and just started just like wandering.
Yeah.
If we, you know what I mean? And then next thing we know, we see Donkey Kong World, and we just went that way.
Yeah, and that
sent us down a very, very hard rabbit hole.
Dark.
It was
Shit
dark.
got dark. Attitudes got dark. We almost pulled the plug on the whole trip. Tight, dark. So we walk up to the Donkey Kong ride. What is it, like a cave ride or something? Like
whatever. I forgot what it's called. But Donkey Kong roller coaster.
Yeah, the thing he's always riding in the games. That's what it was. So we look at the sign. It says 2 hours. It was like 2 hours and 5 minutes or something. Wait time to get in the line, which is ridiculous.
We had heard and we were ready for that kind of number.
Yeah.
So I think all of us looked at each other and we're like,
let's do this.
Don't be a bitch. Let's just fucking pick one.
Let's go for it.
Yeah.
And we had just gotten there, so we were like, let's take the fam. The kids were ready to do it. I felt like this may be the only one we really get in.
Me too.
So let's go ahead and knock it out.
Knock it out now. As soon as we got it, what are we in the park? What, 30 minutes?
Maybe. And
so we wandered down this fucking maze, labyrinth of a line.
And just when you think, all right, around this corner, it's got to be it, then there was double what you had just stood in, and you couldn't fathom. There's no way. I just was in that. There's no way there's more and then more than I was just in. You can't.
No.
So a couple times they stopped the ride. They were come over the loudspeaker.
Because of weather.
And then like...
something messed up at the track.
They were adding cars. There were so many people there. It was so crowded in Super Nintendo World. And they added these cars, and then, dude, I mean, we're struggling. Like, us, I can't... My back, man, I can't stand there for 2 hours. I'm sitting on everything I can find. The kids are wearing down.
They don't know they don't even understand 2 hours.
And we finally get up there to where you can see it. It's just in sight. My kids were like inspecting.
And this is over 2 hours in.
Yeah. Oh, it's like 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Because of the postponing.
And we had waited and started to feel like we might make it.
Yeah. We were like, this wait might finally be worth it.
There's a couple times where you're so far in that you look at each other and you're like, I would leave if we didn't wait here for 2 hours.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Like at the point you're like, I gotta keep.
I was questioning every decision I had made up until that point.
Yeah, for sure.
And
I kept saying, I'm pretty sure I said we fucked up.
Yeah,
A few
you
times.
did.
I think we fucked up.
You did. We went from real excited grown ass men, little kids, to just being grumpy old men, and then just where we could get in the distance of seeing where you get on.
The last turn.
Like we were right there, y'all. We were right there. It was looking like, okay, finally.
We're gonna understand. I kept knowing how we were gonna get into this ride and be like, "Well, that was a fucking waste."
Yeah.
No matter how cool it was.
Right, and it just started dumping on us and
Thunderstorm.
lightning, a full blown storm.
Like not the 5 minute.
No.
It's over.
So they postponed the ride indefinitely, and we were just like, "Fuck this."
As soon as they said that, we were like,
we looked at each other like, "We're not."
"Oh yeah."
We're not staying.
It could have been 30, 40 more minutes. I don't even want to know.
Me either. I don't either. So we have to get out of line after. So that's 3 hours we've been at the park and have done nothing.
Nothing.
So
And it took a lot out.
oh my God, it drained me.
Like Tuck
bro.
was a little more. They were prepared.
Yeah.
It was just me and my son, and we didn't bring shit.
Yeah.
We had to look for water fountains in the fucking line. Like I was like, I need it. We should have brought a motherfucking picnic basket.
So as soon as we get out, like I said, it's storming.
Soon
It's
as we get out,
dumping water.
and we were covered when
Yeah.
we were in this part of the line for a
So-
long time.
So we have to walk right into the closest gift shop, which has a line. There was a line for everything. Has
For
a
sure.
line just to buy ponchos. Will has 5 people in his family. I got right now. You got 6.
6, bro.
He has 6, but you didn't get the baby one.
No,
So he buys 5 ponchos. I buy 4. He spends like $60-something on ponchos. I spend 40-something.
didn't care.
$13, $15 a piece, some shit like that.
I mean, it was dumping
And we had already just purchased the little wristbands that were $45 a piece for the kids.
for every one of them.
Where they could get like coins and shit by hitting the block. So, I mean, we are already 3 hours in, haven't done anything, and spent a ton of money already.
Well, for sure.
Very bad start. Attitudes were coming out of everybody. Will was sweating, struggling.
That's what took a lot out of me. Is that
Yeah.
whole experience.
Yeah, it did. It exhausted us. So we pulled it together. We found a restaurant. Will was ready to leave. Finally, everybody, cooler heads prevailed.
Yep, that restaurant was dope.
We got in the restaurant. Everybody got some food in them. And that's one thing about Universal compared to Disney. They have good food.
It was dope, man. It was
Like-
a dope little barbecue spot.
Like the food was hitting.
It was.
And
I felt a little refreshed,
Yeah.
but I think I was so dehydrated
right.
that I just started chugging everything in there and
Yeah.
eating. And then we went straight from there to the Universal Monsters.
And that was cool, man.
That was
a lot.
pretty cool, but I was done.
Yeah.
I hit a point where I was like, give me a fucking, I need a cold towel on my head.
Dude, we hit the point where I had to get ibuprofen.
You did.
I bought a bottle of ibuprofen. We're old as hell,
Yeah, that was right after we left the Universal Monsters. Mm-hmm. Because you got the Advil, and then I got the cold towel on my head and spray bottle. I was hurt, and then next thing I know, you gave me the Advil, and then I think we both changed our whole fucking. You know what I mean?
Straight
Hey,
up.
that
dog.
was funny because our whole demeanor changed.
It really did.
Because
I
we
was-
took the Advil, then we went straight to Harry Potter World
yeah,
and had a fucking blast.
yeah, Harry Potter World, y'all. My wife was high on it. She knew the kids love it. Because, hey,
That was by far the highlight of my trip, I
it
think.
changed the whole.
Because it literally
direction.
transports you back to like you're in a Harry Potter movie.
And they didn't miss a mark.
No, it was beautiful, man. I felt great after that. Fucking the heat sort of went away a little bit.
Yeah, the ibuprofen got in the
They kicked in
bloodstream.
and we was in, bro.
And
I was in Hogwarts.
yeah, it was cool as hell. Like all the details, just everything. All the kids ended up getting wands.
Everybody.
Where you could do, you could
Magic
like,
up against certain. They
could-
had like these
yeah.
fronts of buildings.
yeah, all
like
the stores.
storefronts, and then there was like a one little magic thing you could do with like so many different storefronts around.
Yeah, and you had to find like this little brass marker
On the ground. So
and
all
that
the
meant
kids
there
were
was one.
everywhere using magic, thinking they
Yeah.
were fucking in Harry Potter.
It was very cool. It was definitely the highlight of the whole trip.
Very cool, man.
And my wife was in there getting some like one of the stores getting some truffles or some
Yeah,
shit
they had a
with the
candy
kids.
store. It was fire.
And I was just standing out in front of it, just hanging out because I I just was kind of over waiting in lines and shit. And I was chilling, taking it all in, looking at it while they were in there. And this dude walked up with his family and just was kind of standing there. And he hit, and you know, you got to think just a couple hours earlier, I was in pain, y'all.
Yeah.
I was hurting. This dude walks up, puts his hands on his knees, starts doing this, starts stretching, starts doing all this shit. And
Tuck felt his pain.
I kind of make eye contact with him. He's very close to me too, and he looks at me. He's like, "Why are you looking at me?" And so I got this Advil bottle in my pocket. I kind of pull it out and I flash it at him, and he looks down at it, and he looks back at me and just kind of cracks a smile. I'm like, "You want one?" He's like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm good." The whole time
trying to be proud.
He's trying to be tough. He's stretching. He keeps bending over and like doing this shit. Same posture I had just a few minutes earlier. And so I let it go for a second. Then I go, "Hey man, look." I was you just like an hour ago. I was like, I was hurting, stood in these lines. My back was hurting. I was like, this shit just kind of changed my whole trajectory.
Turned into a fucking Advil dealer,
and I
bro.
still had it down here, and he goes, "All right, man, yeah, I'll take some." So I open it up, and he holds his hands out real low, and I kind of tap two in his hand, and he takes me, goes, "I really appreciate that, man."
That's fucking hilarious.
He goes, "I really
bro.
appreciate that." He goes, "I got to go find something to drink," and he dapped me up, and he walked away. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. I got you, bro.
You're out there peddling Advil, bro.
I got you. I take care of my mans out there when I see him.
Hey, he probably had a way better trip.
I guarantee you it turned his whole trip.
Yeah.
So then after that, we go to How to Train Your Dragon World.
That was fire, too.
And that was very cool, unexpectedly cool.
I knew it would be cool, but that was a very cool spot.
And keep in mind, you walk into portals through into each universe.
Each universe has its own entrance portal.
And like dope portals.
And the grand reveal of every single one of them.
Amazing.
All top 10.
Amazing.
Like 10, 10, 10. Everyone.
Yes.
Nintendo's was 10. Harry Potter World was 10. Universal Monsters was 10. And How to Train Your Dragon was 10.
Yeah.
The only one we didn't go in was that Constellation.
The Centennial Gardens or something?
Yeah, I bet that Celestial.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet that was badass too.
Yeah. So we just didn't have enough time. I ended up, before we left, I felt time was coming to an end. We hadn't ridden it, no rides.
No rides.
So I was like, you know what? We're going to do this roller coaster. We had like 2 hours left.
Tuck and his wife and took the boys, the oldest boys, and went for it.
Yeah, and
we went
my
back to
daughter,
Mario
too.
World.
And yeah, you went back to Mario World, and we rode a roller coaster at How to Train Your Dragon. It was legit. Kids fucking loved it. So overall, on Universal for me, I would definitely go back.
Yeah,
I would just kind of go back. I think I would wait to go to Super Nintendo World later in the day.
Yeah, that'd be a good move.
Yeah, because we went right for it, and I would go in an off season. I would not go in the middle of summer when everybody was taking vacation.
Yeah, summer might be a bad time.
So, but in fairness, the other universes were not crowded.
No,
not. I mean, the wait times.
They
for
weren't
the rides,
crowded compared to Super Nintendo.
That's right. I mean, the wait times for the rides.
When I left, there was like 45 minutes to an hour of the park closing when y'all went to that ride, right?
Yeah. It was like an hour and a half.
Yeah. And I went to Nintendo World, still crowded.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Not a motherfucker. No movement.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
But overall, I give it. I don't want to rate it yet. It was a good experience, and I would definitely go back. I mean, I wish we had 2 days there.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I wish we.
It's almost too much. Yeah, if you got 1 day.
Yeah, it was too much to experience. I felt like we were rushing, trying to get everything in. I know my wife doesn't like to be rushed. She likes to take time everywhere with the parks and stuff. So that would definitely be a good option. I know it's expensive.
2 days would be awesome.
But it would be worth it. If you're thinking about going, definitely do 2 days. Don't just try to fit it all in one. I think we were pretty naive thinking we could.
Yeah.
But definitely go back.
Hey,
so,
we made it, bro. We went to Super Nintendo World and all the other universes.
And if I got time, I'll edit some pictures and video into when we're talking. But if
That'd be
not, if you don't see it, I was busting my ass trying to get this done.
Yep.
Time for the fit check. Hell yeah,
I got a little haul update and fit check.
That's right.
Because when Tuck arrived at the Airbnb, because he took a different route than I took to get there and stopped at a vintage shop.
In Savannah, Georgia.
Hooked me up with this Jose Canseco.
Called The Far Side in Savannah, Georgia. Jose Canseco.
Jose Canseco athletics joint.
I wonder if there's a date on there, is there?
If it is, it's gone.
So it's over here. So you like writing over there? It's probably on there. But anyway, it's definitely a vintage joint. Jose. So you got to think of how long ago did Jose Canseco play for the Athletics? You know what I mean?
Long time.
So that's dope. Yeah,
dope.
I saw that. Was like, I got to pick that up for Will.
That's fire. I love a good vintage baseball shirt.
And then he had
And I got the old rec bar.
Hell yeah.
Just had a birthday party there this past weekend.
And did
our sign video.
Which we haven't even talked about the sign.
Yeah, we just let it sit behind us.
Yeah, I was going to bring it up. I have it in here.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, that and that. So shout out to Rec Bar for always hooking us up.
Well, you know me. I got what I got on.
Sonics?
You got that Supersonics hat. Shout out to Machine 13. Sent us the dope hats. And I got, come on now, shout out to my guy, What the Lou, here in Louisville, Kentucky. I was over to the shop the other day and picked this up. R.I.P. Nate Dogg, y'all.
That's fire. Original gangster. Or does it say original regulator?
Original regulator.
That's
come
fire.
on, man. That fits the show.
And an original gangster.
But, Will, I think I got a problem.
What?
I was in What the Lou looking at like a $600
I know.
NWA shirt.
I saw you over. I saw you going through it, over there rationalizing your own brain. How can I?
I was like, I do
Can
this much of my own money.
Can I take some super retro
Yeah,
money?
it's
Can I take
exactly
some of my money?
100% what
I already
was doing.
knew you were.
And then, there was some other negotiating going on it, but I went and tried it on, and it was too tight in my chest.
Yeah, it's too tight
fit.
on your chest, bro. God.
No, it fit. It fit, but
It ain't how you wear shirts.
I would wear it one time and that would be it.
Yeah.
I wanted it to fit comfortably, so I had to walk away from it. But yeah, I think I got a problem when I'm looking at $600 shirts and shit.
Yeah.
So
$600 old shirts.
Right. This was a 1990 NWA t-shirt.
Fire shirt, by the way.
Amazing. And I'm going to think about it a lot.
Hit him with a knucklehead.
Shout out to y'all.
Little knucklehead motherfucker.
Hey, and the biggest knucklehead motherfucker goes out to our guy, Chris from Infinite Signs, y'all.
He hooked us up.
Look at this beautiful sign behind us, y'all.
Little knucklehead motherfucker.
I mean, it's...
Come on, man.
And if you haven't noticed, we are doing a regular podcast that's not alive from this set. Because how do we not show this off? So this may have actually changed the set to where we don't even do the other shot anymore. I don't know. We threw this whole shit together at the last second. It's like literally a Friday right now at like 4 o'clock.
I do like how it showcases all the cool stuff, like the couch and the signs and the plush little monster and the Alf and the...
Yeah, so this might change over here, the TVs. I don't know. You can see glares from lights and shit. This is just thrown together. We just wanted to show y'all this. Chris at Infinite Signs, bro. You really hooked us up. It was a pleasure hanging with you and your lady at the rec bar. We got some food together. We broke bread.
Yep.
And made a dope video, and I believe the response has been pretty amazing, man.
If you need a fucking sign for anything,
look at that.
Go hit him up. Doesn't have to be a big sign.
Oh, Super Retro is the coupon code with him, and he'll give you 10% off one of these
10%
amazing
off
signs.
of sign of any size. It doesn't have to be a big, huge mammoth like this. Whatever you need. Little man cave sign.
So yeah, moving forward, y'all, you'll see the sign. Maybe permanently if we don't change the shot. We got some figuring to do.
I've always wanted a sign.
So Chris, this is for you, dog.
Little knucklehead motherfucker.
All right, y'all, time for some fan mail and shout outs. First one comes from a Scott Majors. He says, "What up, fellas? My name is Scotty. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I recently discovered y'all's podcast and have to say that I am now a mega fan. I plan to become a paid member as soon as I am financially able. My wife and I are recovering addicts, celebrating 5 years clean and sober soon. Watching your content reminds me of a time when life was enjoyable before the stress and nonsense. Thank you so much for brightening my week. I don't know if y'all have already done a segment on this or even remember it, but it would be super dope to see something about No Fear apparel. I remember a time when you weren't shit if you didn't wear No Fear, and that's true, man. I remember seeing a lot. You know what, though? I never actually wore No Fear.
I did.
Did you?
I had it.
I didn't have any.
I was a t-shirt. I had t-shirts all day.
Damn.
Like of that, Big Johnson, like a
yeah.
bunch of weird old shirts that don't exist,
Yeah.
like Big Baller Sports or something.
Yeah.
Wasn't that what it's called?
Yeah,
Big
something
Ball in
like
Sports.
Big
or something?
Balls or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Big Ball. It was some weird shit, bro.
But Big Johnson.
Yep.
I remember that shit. Yeah, I remember all them, man.
Yep.
Hey, Scott, congratulations, man, on
Yeah, man.
celebrating 5 years.
Stay clean, bro. Have fun. Live life.
Hey, we're going to get to 10.
Remember
we're
the good
gonna get to
times.
15. We're going to get to 20. We're going to get to 30.
Just remember, one day at a time.
That's right. And, hey, if you, pop this podcast on if it's ever in doubt
Yep.
and listen to it again, man. We are supporting you on that journey.
Scott Majors.
Shout out to you, dog. Shout out to Memphis,
Hit
too.
him with a knucklehead.
Hey, shout out to our Memphis, Tennessee folk. And, hey, this is for you, Scott. You and your wife. Oh, and of course, I don't have it turned up.
Little knucklehead motherfucker.
All right, this one comes from Tony YOLO111. I believe that's on Instagram. Maybe. I don't know. I need to write down where these come from. Anyway, Tony YOLO1111. Hey, man, I just started listening to the podcast the last 2 or 3 weeks. Been binging it. I'm a mailman, so it's great content
That's fire.
all day while I walk my route. Shout out to the mailman out there.
Shout out.
Thanks for providing great content. It all brings me back to my upbringing. Was just wondering if you could share the Discord link with me. I can't find it anywhere. Thanks.
We got him in there.
Yeah, I took care of him. And if you're interested in that Discord, hit the description of this video. I try to update them as much as possible. They do expire. And then I'll go back and update the last 3 or 4 episodes, and I'll update the link tree that's in the bio on our TikTok and Instagram pages. You can find it there.
Glad to have you in
Hey,
there, Tony.
Tony.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate you, dog. Out there doing some work, man, walking around. I love a good podcast, too, to keep me busy all day when I'm in my car driving around.
Give Tony a little knucklehead, bro.
Tony, you deserve this, man. Oh, I can't do it while the theme's playing. Here it goes.
Come on, man.
Knucklehead motherfucker.
Tony, this is for you.
That's for
Little
you.
knucklehead motherfucker.
Next one goes to Abram De Silva, which, first of all,
Dope name.
dope ass name. Via Instagram, he says, "Sup, broski, sending a big salute from Toronto, aka the Six. Like so many others, I first came across your content via the Bone Thugs reel on Instagram. Since then, I have subscribed on YouTube. I'm pretty sure I've watched, listened to pretty much every episode. Y'all are my go-to on my daily 1.5 hour drive to work in the morning and unlock core memories on the regular. Your taste and knowledge of golden era of hip-hop has earned my respect, and I don't play around with that." Hey, that's a real compliment right
Yeah.
there. Truly appreciate that. I also love reminiscing about the movies, shows, sports, video games, toys, pop culture, etc. The reason I'm reaching out, though, is because watching y'all go full Dale, I came across the Earned Heart 4-episode series on Prime. What a legend, an absolute maniac on the track. I grew up watching F1 and Indy, and I didn't realize I was missing out. I binged it and loved every minute of it. Seeing how he went definitely got me in my feelings. Appreciate y'all for putting me on to Dale.
Dale, yeah, baby.
Hey, thanks for everything. We put someone on to Dale.
Dale, man.
Hey, that's a highlight right
That
there
is,
of the
man.
show. We putting people on to Dale.
All that shit, man.
Hey, beautiful message, man.
Thank you, Brom.
Yeah, and that bit about the golden age of hip hop, man, and saying that, giving us credit for it. That means a lot, man, for real.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I want to hit y'all with the haul update real quick. First of all, how did we not have this, Will?
I don't know.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Classic movie.
Absolute classic.
Staple every year.
Christmas classic. Chevy Chase. When you think of Chevy Chase, y'all, do you think of Christmas Vacation first?
I mean, I think
Saturday Night Live,
I think I do.
Caddyshack. It's iconic. He's iconic. The movie's iconic. We
Glad
have
to
it
have
in,
it.
in the VHS collection.
Maybe want an older version.
Yeah.
I'm a stickler for the older ones.
And then when I was in Savannah, Georgia, on my way down to Florida for the vacation,
That's a fucking gold mine.
I'm in there looking at stuff, and there's some VHS on the wall, and I'm like, I go over and look at the VHS, not expecting much. Bro, a My Pet Monster cartoon was just up there chilling.
I mean, I didn't even know this existed.
My Pet Monster storybooks brought to life 3 stories. I mean, come on, y'all, look.
Now you can put it with him.
I mean,
It says a golden book video, My Pet Monster. Like it's evidently like a 3-story thing they paired with the monster.
Yeah, which I had no clue.
Me neither.
So I asked for it, and the guy's like, man, this, I got to ask the owner. This is just a display. There was a bunch of VHS up there. So luckily I was staying in Savannah that night, and we were going to the beach the next day over in Tybee. I called it. I sent him a message on Instagram. I was like, hey, did he get back to you? I want to come buy that.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, he got back to me. He said he'll sell it to you. So shot over real quick to the far side in Savannah, picked that thing up. Shout out to them, man. Appreciate
That's fire.
Last but not least, Will, I got a problem, bro. These cassette tapes are
you might as well join Columbia House.
Are ruining my life. It's all I think about. I think about hip hop cassette tapes way more than I should.
You need that 15 for a penny.
Hey, we got that Bloods and Crips banging on wax, Will.
That's hilarious.
Bloods and Crips
banging
on wax.
Bro, look at that fucking tight. Look at the look at the cover. Where'd you find that? Same place?
Found this shit on eBay. I sourced this one out.
Let me see it.
This is my shit right here. This is my shit. And I got a lot to say about that album and about the songs on there, which we'll save for an actual bit. But there it is, y'all. That Bloods and Crips banging on wax. Who remembers, the Pyru Love? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Pyru Love was a banger, and I like how on the cover, look, Will, see how there's more Crip side?
Yeah.
There's more Crip, but then if you look at the title, there's more Blood. You know what I'm saying? It's
bigger.
Bloods is wider, and I guarantee they had to negotiate this with them. They're like, look, so the picture cropped, it shows more of the blue wall, but at the top, it's going to say more Blood than Crip, as far as the square footage it takes. I guarantee you that's a fucking negotiation they had to have. So there it is, y'all.
Hilarious.
All right, y'all. Time for another
Mailbag.
This one comes from...
Does it say Prince?
Comes from a Prince, y'all.
We just got sent something from a Prince.
It comes from Prince Pimpton. Hey, Prince Pimpton, y'all.
That's gangster.
From Maple Heights, Ohio. Look, hey, y'all can't say shit about my box cutter. Got that old school,
I don't know
y'all.
if you can show
Let's
that
see
on
if it's sharp.
Show it.
They gonna say something about that. I'm holding a blade, but it's dull as a butter knife. We keep dull knives around here.
Yeah. Hey, we're known for our knives in Kentucky.
All right, Prince. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, note. First, let's.
Picture.
We got a picture. We got that's an old school picture.
That's
too.
a first here.
To Will and Tuck, the Super Retro Legends, fellas, just wanted to send a little package your way with some random treasures I stumbled upon at my local electronics flip. Inside, you'll find a few games not on your Nintendo list. Man, how about I read the message afterwards?
Go ahead.
Guys, when you send us a mailbag, don't give us away. Don't spoil what's in there because I love being surprised.
Well, he just said not the games.
I saw some other shit.
Oh, okay, cool.
I saw some other shit. So we're going to read that in a second, Prince. We're going to get right to the mailbag first.
We like to be surprised.
That feels like a cassette tape.
Oh, yeah. It's right up your alley.
I feel a couple more cassette tapes. So I'll go ahead and grab. What you got?
Ghostbusters 2.
Ooh.
Cassette tape.
Oh, I love that. You already know I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. We got some Janet Jackson, Rhythm Nation. Oh, man.
This got higher on it, bro.
Dude.
Higher and higher.
Prince. I appreciate that, dog.
Who is it? Let me see it.
It's Janet Jackson, Rhythm Nation. I fuck with that.
Oh, yeah, I had this.
Here's some Nintendo games. Oh, here's another tape. Let's get those out of the way first.
That's classic right there. Look
Miami
at that.
Vice, y'all. The Miami Vice soundtrack, I'm assuming.
That cover.
Yep, music from the Miami Vice television series. Hey, Prince, you already get one of these.
Little knucklehead motherfucker.
Some games not on the list. What you got?
I got Jack Nicklaus Golf.
Oh, shit. I'll put what number that is right here. And then we have the Moffat. Is that how you say that? The Moffat?
Yeah.
The Moffat Conspiracy.
I don't think I've seen that in a long time.
Wow. I'm excited to get into that one. And we got Nintendo World Cup, another like standard that we should have had.
A
but
common.
This is a common that we love the commons, man.
Box number 2.
Okay.
VHS.
We got some VHS.
Boy.
I don't want to look at them. I hate seeing the titles first. Ooh.
This is a underrated movie right here, I think.
What you got?
House Guest with Sinbad and Phil Hartman.
Oh, yeah.
Classic combo right there.
Oh, yeah. That's a great combo. Two great comics.
Two funny dudes in a crazy, like, pairing.
All right, y'all. Some VHS.
What y'all know about Three Ninjas?
Hey, Three Ninjas on
Come
VHS.
on,
The
man.
kickback, and here's the original right here. Yeah, there's the original. Three Ninjas.
That's fire.
And you got the follow-up. Let's go.
That's a funny, nostalgic movie right there.
It is, and this is a good addition to the VHS. We got to get a VHS list up. Well, I feel like
It's getting out of hand.
I feel like people would use that like they use the Nintendo list.
I agree,
you know,
but
to send us VHS.
I'm loving not a lot of duplicates come. Armageddon, baby.
Can't go wrong with some
Pretty sure
Armageddon.
we have it, but
Oh, we do.
Always
We have
good
that.
to have.
But these are 4 out of the 5 we don't have because we definitely don't have Babes in Toyland, y'all. Look at Keanu Reeves on the front of there.
Killing the game.
So VHS taking a step up. Got a couple.
We definitely don't have Babes in Toyland.
What you got?
This is a dope CD.
What you got?
Sunset Park.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a classic right there.
That is a classic.
What else we got? Oh, this has been in our notes to talk about. Fucking Weird Al's greatest hits.
Oh my God.
Weird Al's greatest hits. I have a CD player down here, a boombox sitting right off of the table. I play it every day. I play music on it. This is definitely in that rotation that I'm gonna.
Weird Al has a fucking strange place in history.
Yeah, dude, and my kids love Weird Al, so I'm gonna play this shit and just have them chill down here with them. Check him out. And
Bro, hey, those shoes are fire.
Styling, bro.
That whole get up.
Hey, he's swagged out right now. Back then, he probably looked crazy. He's swagged
got
out.
Everything on it, bro.
Dude, I believe that's it. Let's read his note real quick. He says, just wanted to send a little package your way with some random treasures I stumbled upon in my local electronics flip. Inside, you'll find a few games not on your Nintendo list, plus some cassettes, soundtracks, CDs, and VHS tapes that were part of my younger years. Oh, and a picture of the Mustang I had, the Menace to Society Special 5.0 GT convertible.
Oh my God.
Currently searching to get it back. And here's the picture. Let's show that real quick.
Prince out there pimping, bro.
Dude, that car is forever etched in my memories. You know, when I see one of those, the first thing I think about is Menace to Society. I really do.
Killing the game.
I associate. Yeah, that thing is clean, boy.
Killing the game.
Yeah, I would definitely be searching to get that back too. So that's dope. Thank you for sending that, man. We'll put that up somewhere. He says, I found TLC's first album. I had to keep it though. I was in love with Left Eye. That's all right. We got some TLC albums here.
Oh yeah.
These aren't just items. They're time machines, and I figured who better to pass them on to than the guys helping me keep that retro flame burning. Keep doing what you're doing, keeping us old men young at heart, reminding us of the days when life was just power-ups, mixtape, and Saturday morning cartoons. You're not just sharing nostalgia. You're reigniting passion and bringing folks back to the things that made us feel alive. Keep it retro. Prince P, a.k.a. Royally Fit, a.k.a. Bald and Vegan.
Man.
Shout out to Prince P. Hey, man.
Thank you, bro.
Much love, brother. For real.
That's why we do it, man.
Thank you for taking the time out, picking these items, packaging them, going to the post office and sending them to us. I know that's a lot to do. We really appreciate it.
We appreciate all the stuff that gets in here.
Huge shout out to you, man. All right, y'all. Time for a Discord drops. And if you don't know what the Discord drops is, all you got to do is hit that description of this video wherever you're listening or watching and go sign up. It's like an extension of the podcast. It never stops. And when I mean it never stops, just try to leave your notifications on and see if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Beep. It literally never stops. It's just constant nostalgia, gaming, movies, TV, sports, memes, just... It keeps the party going, y'all.
It does.
Keeps the podcast going, and every week we get in there and pull some of
Bangers.
our favorite things in there that made us feel some type of way. And this one definitely hit me right here. This one comes from Crispy Cholo. It is a meme of the iconic gaming kiosk stations back in the day at your Walmart. Hell, even Sears had them.
Every fucking where.
Targets had them. This was where
You could go like test out the new games coming out or the new games they have.
So the meme says, chiropractor, when did your neck problems start? And it's got two boys looking straight up in the air at the screens that were at the top of the display. I mean,
they had no clue 5 and 6 year olds would be up there.
bro,
7-year-olds.
man, this was everything. You walk into like Kmart. I specifically remember Kmart.
Me too.
Walking in the back, you know, moms being there shopping, be like, cool, that's cool. I'll be back here playing. You know
Yeah.
where to find me.
Like it was, you couldn't walk past that controller and not play it.
It didn't matter if the game was whack. You were playing.
Yeah.
And honestly, I wonder how many games I actually feel like I owned and played, but I just played them on the kiosk.
Yeah.
I don't know. This just made me feel something.
I bet the fucking conversion rate of people playing that shit to get in the game.
Oh, you already know that the companies shelled out big money to be on these displays.
Yeah,
to
like,
be
hey,
on the TV.
we want kids to be able to play our game for free.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it sold me on some
Yeah,
games.
a lot.
And you know they would always have the newest heat, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
You know.
you were getting that game. You were begging the fucking whole ride home. You're talking about that game.
Yeah, so, man, how relatable is this meme? You know, this was all of us.
Everybody remembers gaming kiosks in stores, man.
Yeah, this was all of us right here. We beelined it. Where's it at? All right.
What game is it? I don't care.
You go into a new store, you're looking for it. You're looking for it. Next up on the Discord drop, this one comes from GMAC529. It says, today is the day you learn that Uncle Phil was the voice of Shredder in the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon series, y'all.
I know it. I didn't know until like a few years ago.
No clue. I was today years old when I learned. And you know what I did? Just like all of you that didn't know, you're going to pause it. You're going to go to YouTube. You're going to Google Shredder. And you're going to be like,
That is him.
clearly him.
Yeah.
It's clearly him.
Like, but when I think at the point, there was a time where I was watching that cartoon and watching that show and had no fucking clue.
No idea. No idea.
I
As
can
a kid.
honestly say that that was me.
Yeah. And now as an adult, when you listen, you're just like, oh, yep, that's definitely him.
I wonder how much he
Yep.
got paid for that.
7 seasons, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
He
Because
didn't-
that's a very popular cartoon.
Yeah. But I mean, to him, this is probably side work.
That's 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
But hey, good fucking decision.
Uncle Phil.
Killing it, James.
This one comes from Gibson Fan 159, and it's literally just a picture of the elementary school paper that you used to have to use, like kindergarten,
Bro, this
first
gives
grade.
me PTSD.
Bro, it does something to my chest.
It makes me nervous.
Yeah, I feel nervous looking at it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't know why, but
Nah. If you like this, you're psycho. Like this is like some torture shit you would do to me.
yeah,
Like somehow get me to where I'm gonna have to fucking write 1,000,000 lines down. That's torture.
this symbolizes early learning for me.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the sheets were long. You know, you flipped them this way.
Oh, bro,
Remember?
it was endless.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to do A, B.
You know what? I can smell it.
I don't like it.
I can smell that paper.
I'm telling you, I can too.
You know what I'm saying? It has a smell to
Yeah,
it.
you never forget torture. Like, bro, that's in you. As soon as I saw that page, I got nervous.
Straight up, man.
Like, God.
And that's the Discord drops, y'all. Like I said, hit that description if you want to be a part of our Discord. You will not be disappointed.
Come join where the nostalgia never stops.
All right, y'all. I want to talk about the childhood friends that you grew up with. You know, the ones you experienced life with that
Made you who you are.
you don't see anymore, that you don't communicate with really anymore. But they're out there. They're in this world. I don't want to lose sight of how important these people are to us. I bet you can name several off the top of your head. You know, the ones you experienced early life with, the ones you rented 80s horror films from Blockbuster with, the ones you played Double Dragon with on the living room floor in Tecmo Bowl for the first time on the NES, the ones you rode bikes with across the city and did some real Goonies type shit until the streetlights came on, the ones you listened to like Dr. Dre's The Chronic with, Snoop Dogg's doggy style with, the ones you had sleepovers with, and y'all fell asleep with the lights on because you were just watching Nightmare on Elm Street 3. You know what I mean? Shit kept you up. Y'all were scared. We don't see these people anymore, but that doesn't mean that they're not as important to us as they ever were. These are the same people you could see today, knowing you hadn't had a conversation with them in 20 years, pick right back up like you never not seen them.
It's like you did something together so awesome that it will never leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
These people were instrumental in who you are today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it was just a select crew, you know what I mean?
Oh, very small.
And you didn't get to choose this for like too much.
Vicinity.
The people around you that you somewhat clicked with.
Yeah, this was vicinity.
Yeah.
Who was in your vicinity that you got along with and all the shit that y'all experienced.
That became your gang, bro. And anyone outside of that gang, you were like, fuck them. Not knowing that the other dude over there could be your best friend in 5 years.
That's right. And what kind of inspired this is I saw one of the people I'm talking about. His name is James Eagler. I saw him commenting on our video. So he's watching the podcast. And it made me think, like, damn, like that dude right there, you know, we don't see each other anymore. We don't hang out. We haven't seen each other in a long time. But he left an impression on me. His family left an impression on me, and I'm sure I did the same to him. So how many other people out there are like this that you have spent time with, come in contact with, you know, hey, man, shout them out, man.
Yeah.
Holler at them, you know, tag them in this video or whatever, you know, send them a text.
These are all the people that have went through the things that we talk about on this podcast together.
Yeah, I mean, these people are super important to me, and I can name a few off the top of my head. James, Anthony, Byron, Ronnie. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like
mine was Alex, Josh, Evan, Damon.
Yeah.
Like, bro, we all had a crew, bro.
Hey, Jim, Sean, Clay, Ed, Richard.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Andre.
I had Richard, Bobby,
Yeah.
Diener, Tony.
Hey,
Like, we had a crew, bro.
do it with us, y'all.
Yeah.
Name your boys from back in the day, y'all. Hey, and James, shout out to your dad, George Eagler, because, of course, y'all know I didn't have a dad. George Eagler was one of the many people bringing your boy up, whether he knew it or not.
Hey, George Eagler was Tuck's dad.
Yeah. Hey, he was taking us to Blockbuster, letting us run around. You know, I remember being at their house all the time, man, just letting us do whatever we wanted to do, man. I feel good when I think about it.
Yeah, my house was that house.
You know, so shout out to you. Hey, holler at your friends, find them on Facebook.
Yeah, reconnect.
You know.
I'm going to do it too.
All right, y'all. Who remembers the Mattel Street Jam basketball from back in the day?
They got us.
Bro, I bet you haven't seen this joint right here in 30 years.
Man.
30-something years.
In the box.
Come on now. Brand new in the box. Hey, this might be a figment of your imagination. You can barely find anything online about this. Go ahead. Hey, pause it. Go ahead. Go look it up. You're going to see this exact picture of this box in a ball. That's all you're going to find. You can't find a commercial. You can't find an ad. You can't find anybody talking about it. This is the only time right here, y'all, that Mattel Street Jam basketball.
Look what it says, shoe tread design.
Yeah, so the texture of it is like a shoe or something.
The bottom of a shoe.
These basketballs, y'all, early 90s staple. But look, these weren't sold at sporting goods stores. They were sold at Kmart, your Walmarts, you know, your department stores. You could get this ball. And it's like, it's smaller than a normal basketball. But these things,
youth size.
Bro, these things right here were epic for me. Yeah. I loved these basketballs, and I'm not even positive I ever owned one. I know I played with them. And it feels like only one summer, y'all. Mm-hmm. It feels like these were out for one summer. That was it. But here it is, y'all. It existed. Just seeing this basketball immediately morphs me back to the backyard, to the milk crate rims on the telephone pole, y'all. You know, how many more things are back there in our memory that we forgot? Because I forgot about this until recently. Like, when I saw this for the first time recently, I was like, I can't believe that I forgot this thing even existed. How many more things like that are in our brains
that we don't even remember?
Holding on to 1 megabyte.
Yeah.
We're almost hitting delete on it. You know what I'm saying?
Some of the shit we deleted.
Exactly. But this one,
you see it and you're like, oh my God.
But it's still there. It's like it's in the delete folder.
Yeah. I think
saying?
because you can restore the memory.
That's right. You can restore it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there it is, y'all. Who remembers the Street Jam basketballs from back in the day?
Was this before or after Pizza Hut?
This was around the same time. This was early 90s.
That's the sort of where I put that ball.
Me too, but I can't place exactly when it was.
Honestly, though, I think the Pizza Hut ball's grip is better.
Yeah, but man,
Like, that grip feels slick, bro.
hey, this had football. They had footballs too.
You know what I mean?
They made, yeah.
That's going through my hands.
Yeah, it doesn't, yeah, I don't know. It just looks cool.
No, it's cool as shit.
All right, y'all. Who remembers these striped shorts right here that had us in an absolute chokehold from 1992 to 1994, y'all?
Those are them shorts you put on, you're like, I don't know.
I used to look in the mirror and be like, today's the day I take a real chance in the name of fashion, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm showing up to school, showing up to 8th grade. I'm going to shut it down. I used to have to give myself a pep talk in the mirror before I walked into school wearing these joints.
That just gave me a crazy recall of, I remember wearing shit like this and really knowing I should not be flexing like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you didn't feel...
You were uncomfortable by how
how much you were flexing?
Yeah, outrageous this outfit was.
Right.
Like, well, who am I?
Yeah,
who the fuck do I think I am?
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk in with the striped joints on.
I did that so many. I'd wear like turquoise shorts and a shirt that matched. You know what I mean? And be like, who the fuck am I?
Like you got the shirt and the shorts matching.
Yeah, I didn't even know who I was
on a Tuesday,
or
going
wear
to 8th grade.
Bright orange shorts like that, and be like, what?
But man, look, you see the ones over there, the blue and white stripes.
That's prison shit.
I 1000% had those.
I think if I'm gonna have any, it's that left one with the little green.
Yeah, I see it.
Is that green?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But dude, I'm telling you though, there was good quality of these, and then there was that Wrangler version at Kmart, which right now I'm sure are fire. But back then, that wasn't the move, y'all. There was just something off about them. They were a little too stiff. They were a little too the cut wasn't right. You could tell.
They was designing shit to be like, fuck it, let's see if anybody wears them.
And some people would.
You know what I mean? Like that's some shit that you would be like, nah.
But I rocked these pretty hard for, I don't know, a year and a half, and then that was it.
Hey, throw your braided belt down there.
Yeah, but you know what? I would rock these right now.
Yeah, they're fire.
Any pair of them I'm rocking right now.
So I could see you in those.
I'm wearing any pair of them.
The ones on the right look like some prison shorts.
Right now. They do, but still, I feel something for them. I'll wear them right now. All right, y'all. Who remembers the concentrated Welch's grape juice from back in the day? Y'all know the frozen can.
In the biscuit can?
And yeah,
why the fuck? I never understood why it came in there.
I don't know, but all I know is anytime I remember going down the grocery store aisle with my mom, and I knew where they were at. They used to lay them out in the little open freezers on the side. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, and you walk by them and you see them. It was impossible for me or my mom's to walk by these and not throw a couple of them in the cart.
Is this the ones where you had to
yes,
open the side, right? Like puncture a hole?
Nah. These are the ones that were frozen. And you would have to open with a can opener and dump the frozen contents out into a pitcher, okay? And this shit, and mix it with water and mix it up. And it was instantly cold because it was frozen. And these things right here are absolute fire.
That's so funny,
This juice is incredible. I'll drink this juice over any juice on earth right here. This Welch's concentrated grape juice was absolutely fire.
For some reason, I remember saying Welchers.
I say Welch's. I don't know what it is.
Welch's grape.
Welch's grape juice is what it is to me. You put it in the pitcher, you mix it around with a big ass wooden spoon and break it up because it was frozen.
That's a good old school can right there.
Oh, I searched for that can.
I swear I remember cans like that, and you would use like a bottle opener and just puncture the side.
Yes.
And pour it out.
Into
like a pitcher.
Yeah, like orange.
Yeah.
Donald Duck orange.
Pineapples and shit.
Yeah, the orange shit. Yeah, Donald Duck.
You like puncture it with a bottle opener.
Yeah.
And then.
Oh, definitely. And it was cold too. You keep that in the fridge.
Bro. Yeah. Big cans like that though.
Yeah, big cans.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro. I forgot all about that. All right, y'all. Let's talk about the Nike basketball freestyle commercial from 2001 that merged hip hop and basketball culture, y'all. This thing influenced pretty much everything that came after it, especially in basketball.
And the way it is today.
Dude, watching this, all these moves I thought that I just learned over the years from people. No, I learned it from this commercial. This commercial has so much influence. Just watch. Let's just watch it. So this originally aired during the 2001 NBA All-Star break, the same All-Star break that had the legendary dunk contest where Vince Carter went legend. It was a 60-second Nike TV spot promoting their basketball sneakers, directed by Paul Hunter, known for stylish music videos like D'Angelo's Untitled and Aaliyah's One in a Million. He also worked with Notorious Big and a bunch of other huge artist. Soundtrack was a beat made entirely from basketball sounds, dribbling, squeaks, passes, dunks, rim rattles, no instruments or vocals.
That's awesome, dude.
Choreographed like a music video meets a dance cipher, merging streetball flair with precision timing. Featured NBA legends Vince Carter, Baron Davis, Paul Pierce, Rasheed Wallace, White Chocolate, Jason Williams, baby, plus the street ball legends and dancers like Spider and choreographers from the hip-hop dance world. Yeah, man, the players that were in it.
It was awesome. It was they were all young too.
I know, prime.
Yeah, and it was like the first time where you were gonna see this shit in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it was almost where it was like allowed to get creative like that.
Yeah, this is
before the NBA was sort of like, I don't know, rigid,
buttoned up a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit buttoned up.
Yeah,
and this is where like you can do whatever the fuck you want.
This is when like street culture,
came into
street ball was merging with NBA because of NBA's influence.
It was always there, but this is where it like became accepted.
It was like acknowledged.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, because before then, you know, you wouldn't see anything like this. And this was like, you got to give Allen Iverson a lot of that credit. You got to give Vince Carter a lot of that credit. I mean, they brought
Jay Will, man. I think he brought a lot of weird.
For sure, he brought swag.
They could have easily said, "Don't play like that."
They brought swagger to the NBA for sure.
You know what I mean, like they back in the day, if a guy like Jason Williams comes in.
Yeah,
like White Chocolate playing like that, they're gonna tell him no.
They're gonna be like, you need to cut that out.
Don't do it.
Like a veteran on the team.
Stop
be
throwing behind your back.
Yeah, yeah. So man, what an epic commercial, and it definitely
fire, bro.
Influenced the way that I played basketball and how I thought about basketball. Just a fantastic feeling it gives me watching that commercial. So yeah, y'all. I mean, how does that make you feel? I mean, this is the type of nostalgia I hold for the NBA. That's why I'm never losing sight of how, you know, sports make me feel. I mean, there's nothing. All the games we talk about, movies and toys and shit, sports gives me that same feeling, and this commercial definitely does. All right, y'all. Who remembers the animal toy truck from back in the day? A battery-operated monster truck with retractable claws was introduced by Galoob in 1984. It was designed to handle tough terrains and conquer obstacles, aligning with the monster truck craze of that era. The commercials were epic. Y'all, I was sold from the jump when I saw this commercial.
You show me fucking claws and a wheel, I'm buying it.
Dude. I remember wanting this shit so bad, and the commercials were so amazing. It just was like, I've never seen anything like that.
I can see that picture. Yes. And the commercial starts to play in my head.
And this is one of those things that I'm not even sure that I actually owned.
I 100% had that.
But seeing the commercial, I felt like, you know, it just took me back. And I was like, man, what an era. This is a testament to how creative the toys in the 80s were and how we talk about frequently. You know, this was just like, somebody was like, let's call it the animal and have some claws
coming out of the wheels to make you go through fucking tough terrain.
Yeah, and every kid saw this and immediately wanted one. This is an instant hit.
Bro,
right here.
watch this commercial and tell me you don't want to buy it.
And later in the early 90s, it was rebranded as the Claw. But damn it, the OG was the animal toy truck.
I want that box.
Let's go ahead. Let's watch this.
Can anything the animal? The animal.
Kill me, bro.
Already looks cool.
But when the going gets tough,
No way, bro.
Right there. I'm sold right there.
I have to have it.
In that moment, I'm sold.
Oh, you're telling me I can spit claws out of my wheels?
I can ride through a creek.
I'm in, bro.
Look at that.
Why are they so good?
Fantastic marketing right
So
there.
good.
Man.
I'll buy that, bro. I'm going on eBay after this.
To buy, yeah.
Immediately.
Come on, y'all. Who remembers the animal toy truck, later known as the Claw?
Everyone.
All right, y'all. Let's talk about the Source magazine. Not only did it impact hip-hop culture in a huge way, it also hit fashion, social issues, street culture, graffiti, and politics, y'all. And what was cool about the Source is it was real journalism. And at the time, there wasn't a ton of actual solid journalism associated with hip-hop. And they completely changed that whole game. So that is definitely one huge impact that the Source had on hip-hop for sure. The Source is a legendary hip-hop magazine, often dubbed the Bible of hip-hop. It was founded in August of 1988 by Harvard students David Mays and Jonathan Schechter, starting as a one-page black and white newsletter before evolving into a full-color monthly publication. Hey, the Source had us plugged in for real, y'all. This was legit how you discovered new artists. That unsigned hype column, it was everything for real, y'all. It featured artists like Biggie, DMX, Common, Mobb Deep, Eminem, just to name a few. But I mean, they were all featured in that unsigned hyped. And that was like our, that was our social media before. So that's how you found out about artists you didn't otherwise know about. Because now you have the luxury of your algorithm finding artists like that for you on your app.
They were doing the real work.
They were doing it for us. They were out in the streets. They were, in cities, finding the hottest artists and presenting them to us. And that's another reason why, people are often shocked at how much, like me and you know about, like, West Coast hip-hop, the Bay Area specifically, Southern hip-hop over in Texas, all the music that we know and love coming from Louisville, Kentucky. People are like, how did y'all know about this? We get it all the time, right? People say it all the time. Well, magazines like The Source, hey, they plugged this in, man, and if you were interested, if you were looking for this information, you just had to know where to find it. And The Source was huge in the influence it had on me specifically with finding out new dope hip hop and being turned on to artists in the West, on the West Coast and down south.
Everywhere.
E40, Mac Mall, Spice One, Scarface, Ghetto Boys, Lil Kiki, UGK, all of it, they get a... Rightfully so sometimes. They get a bad rap with being biased towards the East Coast, but I mean, they did report. They did report on the West and the South, but, there was a reason for it. They were a little biased when it came to their 5 mic rating system because it seemed like these East Coast artists,
always did better.
Hey, if Nas is putting an album out, 5 mics no matter what.
Always did a little better.
Dr. Dre putting out a classic and one of the top 5 hip-hop albums of all time on the West Coast, 4 mics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They did end up going back on a lot of those albums and giving them 5 mics, but I just thought it was funny.
It definitely had some East Coast bias.
Yeah, and that 5 mic rating system, y'all, benchmark for hip-hop criticism. If you got a 5 mic on your album, you made it, bro.
Yeah, you're selling.
Yeah, that's all you needed. We lived and died by that thing. If they got 1, 2 mics in the Source, a lot of people aren't even checking it out. A lot of people are not checking that album out. So let's go over some 5 mic albums, y'all. America's Most Wanted by Ice Cube. Low End Theory, Tribe Called Quest. Illmatic, obviously, by Nas. Life After Death, Notorious B.I.G. Aquemini by Outkast. The Blueprint, Jay-Z. Stillmatic by Nas. The Fix by Scarface. The Naked Truth by Lil' Kim. And Trill OG by Bun B, which is surprising. So you can't say they didn't show some love. I mean, they gave my man 5 mics. And here is why the bias exists. Let's get into that a little bit. The Source was founded in Boston, later headquartered in New York City, right in the heart of the East Coast hip-hop movement at the time. In the 90s, East Coast hip-hop, was basically king. You had the West Coast and East Coast. We all know where and how that went.
Yep.
Early coverage leaned heavily into New York artists like Nas, Wu-Tang, Rakim, Biggie, KRS-One, Mobb Deep.
I mean, that's some bangers to go into.
Right.
Though.
So if your magazine's there and you got those artists around you, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. And
they didn't have time.
Yeah, they had limited, representation on the West Coast, early on. So it took a while for them to make it that far out. And while, many West Coast artists were exploding, like NWA, Ice Cube, Too Short, and Snoop, fans and critics noticed that they received a little bit less coverage and lower mics compared to their East Coast counterparts, which I think is pretty accurate.
Yeah, I think, though, like, how hard would it be to be that objective?
Yeah. Oh,
as coming from the place where your favorite music's from.
I don't even want to.
I mean, that's their favorite music.
Yeah.
Is the people they're reviewing.
Yep. But you can't dismiss the Benzino factor, y'all. The Benzino factor. When Benzino became more involved in the late 90s, early 2000s, accusations of bias intensified. Not necessarily East Coast versus West Coast, but more self-serving favoritism for artists aligned with him or his crew. So this created the perception that personal and regional loyalties influence coverage, which, I mean, it definitely did. You got if you're at a magazine and you're running a magazine, and you have
you're gonna scratch people's backs who scratch yours.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's politics just like anything else. And y'all, we gotta mention the Suge Knight Source Award speech, y'all. At the 1995 Source Awards, Suge Knight's infamous "Come to Death Row" comment and the crowd's cold reaction to Snoop Dogg highlighted the real East Coast versus West Coast tension, with the Source caught right in the middle as the host.
Yep.
And, you got to think this was a turning point. How much fuel did this put on the fire? When Suge Knight was up there like, come over to Death Row. If you want a CEO that's not all dancing in your videos, obviously referring to Puff Daddy at the time. And, and how they acted towards Snoop. And Snoop was up there straight, just G. Like, what? Y'all don't mess with Death Row?
It got awkward.
It was tense. And then we all know what followed, the death of Tupac and Notorious Big. I wonder, if you could break it down, what role did this have, in adding fuel to that fire? And then, hey, we got to mention real quick, Andre 3000 also at the same 1995 Source Awards hit us with the South got something to say. I mean, this was a real moment.
It was.
In hip-hop pop culture right here.
It was cool because, like, East and West was in this bullshit, and then the South just came out of nowhere and, like, we're better than both of you.
Yeah, so.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they were like, you're not the only two in this fucking race.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then the South, they exploded.
That's right. Outkast blew up after
and
that.
then so many more.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, this is.
And the Source Awards, too. You didn't talk about how that's like it turned into the biggest hip-hop awards show ever.
It was the first. It was the first major hip-hop award show to be nationally televised.
And to be a real thing.
Which is a huge achievement.
It
So
sure
the
is.
Source did all of this. I know the Source, it was never quite the same after that. I mean,
Yeah.
They still had a good run, but eventually all good things come to an end.
Magazine, the whole business fell out.
Yeah, magazines in general just aren't the same. And, I don't know, but when I think about the Source, man, I used to love a good Source magazine.
Yeah, man.
It put us on, man. It showed us what was going on in the world of music that we love so much. All right, y'all, that's the show. Thank you for rocking with your boys. As always, support our sponsors, Salty Water.
Hydrate Your Inner Warrior.
I'm drinking that orange today.
I'm on that lime.
Lemon
Old
lime.
school flavors.
Man, good
Love it.
stuff right here. Shout out to Matt and our people over at Salty Water. Shout out to the Discord, the knuckleheads.
Give them one.
Hey,
Little knucklehead motherfucker.
shout out to y'all supporting our sponsors. Just shout out to being you. And if
Shout
y'all,
out to supporting nostalgia.
and this is a good segue into our YouTube memberships. There's an 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit, and a 64-bit. If you want to support your boys and get early access to the pod, get access to a private room on our Discord, get discounts to the merch depending on what tier you sign up at, get private videos, member-only videos.
Yep.
We did a whole video on the sign showing how it works and all the different things it can do. You can only see that if you're a member of our YouTube.
Well, I just had a good idea.
And
Go ahead.
it doesn't we don't care at all that you don't. But if you want to, you are appreciated.
You should show some member-only videos of that little thing over there.
I was thinking about that. We
Is
have
that,
something real dope in the
You
corner.
got to give them.
Yeah.
I think also with the that hat, shit like that should be for the member.
Yeah. Which
'Cause
I did ask.
It
on
doesn't
the-
go out. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Mhm.
And that stuff, there's a few little things that we haven't told our fans about.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be cool to pump that shit in there.
Absolutely.
Let them have like a 2-week preview.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You know what
I
I mean?
agree with you. We'll do that for sure.
Because
So
that is unbelievable.
I cannot wait. And me and you need to talk about scheduling on
Like
that.
that's the most.
It's unbelievable.
Like we talk about a lot about the cool stuff that people send us. This is something we never thought anyone would ever send us.
That's a teaser right there, Will. So
I'm 46.
I told somebody about that today, and they were in disbelief.
I've never had one, and I'm 46.
So you'll see that very
Come on.
soon. But if you do want to sign up to the YouTube, that's in the description. It will. If you're on your phone, though, it'll take you to your internet browser on your phone. You have to sign up that way. Go refresh your app, and you're in.
Shout out to every one of you YouTube members, man. We love y'all.
Little knucklehead motherfucker.
And if you need to, if you do want early access to the pod, though, you have to be at least a 16-bit member. All right, moving on.
Let's
y'all.
go. And your shirts are coming.
Yeah, shirts are going out to our 64-bit members right now. We just love and appreciate y'all. If you want to send us an email, superretropod@gmail. Wherever you're listening or watching, give us a rating. We've been hitting them charts over on Apple.
We have
which is crazy. We were up to, what did we get up to, 27?
23, I think.
20-something on the leisure charts, which is insane.
It really is.
So we're yet to pop up in them Spotify charts. Hey, y'all, let's get this thing growing, man. Spread the word. I'm trying to hit them leisure top 50 leisure podcasts on Spotify. When we hit that, I'm going to feel some type of way. And we're
Who
gonna
don't
celebrate.
love nostalgia, man?
And I'm going to feel some type of way.
Tell somebody about it.
Little knucklehead motherfucker.
That's all I got, man. We'll see y'all next week.
What about that Super Retro Fest? What y'all think?
What about this sign?
What about this sign?
Jesus.
What about this new set?
All of it, y'all. We want to hear from you any capacity.
Hit us up.
Shout out to Salty.
Super Retro.
Keep it retro.
Super Retro. Super Retro.